Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm Alexandra and this is gonna be my second video that goes up, and I thought I would just share some books that I bought recently. So every beginning of the month I go to a used bookstore that's really close to my place and I buy a couple of books. Usually it's between $20 and $30, so like anywhere between 5 and maybe 10 books. 10 is a bit more than $30, but usually between 5 and 10, and it's usually the only books that I buy. So I know I have a lot of books, as you can see, but I try to buy less because I don't have the space, and also like when I move, because eventually I'll move from here, I'll have a lot of books to move, so just trying to go easy on the book buying. But this time I bought 7 books and I think it was for a total of 27 books. So I just thought I would share what I bought and why I got them, basically. So first up is The Rescue by Nicholas Sparks. I bought it because I thought I didn't have any copy of this one, and turns out I do. But I really like this copy. I think it's really pretty. I'll just show you the other one that I have so you can see both of them. Okay, so the other copy that I have is this one, and as you can see, it's not the same size, and all my Nicholas Sparks books are here. This one is the same size, you can see, but this one is bigger, but I really like this one, so I'm still thinking about which one to keep and which one to give to one of my friends, because that's what I do when I buy a book that I already have. I choose my favorite copy and then I'll just give it to my friend, because like, why not? I bought it, it's too late, and she's gonna enjoy reading them, and I know she loves Sparks, so I'll do that. And then the next one is also a book that I already have. It's Shopaholic, Ties the Knot. It's I mean, I probably read that when I was younger, and it was in French, and I'm trying to get all of the books in that series so I can have them all. I have a couple of ones already, and I also already have this one, but I'll just show you both of the copies. So this is the other one, and this is the one I bought, and I'm really not sure which one I should keep, so maybe you could put in the comments which one you think is better. I think this one is better, but I guess we'll have to see what you think and also what I decide. There's no stress because my friend doesn't live in Montreal, so I'll still have time to choose before she comes over, or I go where she lives, so we'll see. But yeah, again, a book I already had, but the other ones are not books that I already had, so it's nice. First one is a book that I have already read before. It's The Starless Sea by Erin Morgenstern, and I got this for $4. It's the hardback, the big one, and yeah, I just love that book. I think it was a 5 stars for me, but I listened to it as an audiobook, so maybe I'll try to pick it up and read it physically. So I just, there's a difference between having someone reading it to you and reading it by yourself, so we'll see. But it's a pretty chunky book, and I have other books that I want to read, so we'll see. But I'm super excited to have this in my bookshelves, really excited. Then we have another book that I already read before, and I also have, I think it's the green one, but I got the hardback copy again for $4, which is a steal. And I have you can see it here, is the last Outlander book, Go Tells the Bee That I Am Gone, and it's the same thing, so I'm super excited to have them both. And they're chunky books, and I'm not planning to reread the whole series for now. Maybe if she ever finishes it, I might read it completely over again. But again, really chunky books, really good, 5 stars for me. But yeah, chunky, but I'm excited to have this one, and at least I have 2 the same version, so excited for that. And then about a book I haven't read before, which is Firefly Lane by Kristen Hanna. Super excited again because I love this author. 5 stars for me. And I also listened to the audiobook of Fly Away, which is the second book in this series, and I started it without realizing that it was the second book. So I mean, I know what happens in this book, but I'll still read it because like I just enjoy her writing, and I'm really excited again. And it's the fluffy version, which is nice because it's not too heavy, and you can bring it in the bath because it reads pretty well. So again, a steal for $4. And then I have 2 other books that are, I mean, I wouldn't buy these as new copies because the writer is problematic and I don't want to give her my money. But since they're from a used bookstore that is really about putting people back to work, I thought it was okay. They were $4 each, so it's not too bad. I got this one, which is Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. It's the screenplay, but like it's so pretty, and I just love the Harry Potter world. I've seen the movies, of course, but yeah, I already read this book in like a day, and yeah, it was a pretty fast read, and I just love it. It's super pretty. And then the other one is a Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald. Again, it's a screenplay. I haven't read it yet, but I will soon, and it's just pretty again. And yeah, so I have these 2 that I think are gonna look really great in my bookshelf. I just need to find a space for them, so I'll probably rearrange all my 5 bookshelves that I have in a video really soon, so you'll see where I will put everything that I bought. It's a lot of chunky books, but you know, I love reading and I'm not afraid of big books, which seems to be something that people are afraid of, like big books. I don't know why. I think when you're reading something that you enjoy, the longer it is, the better it is. I mean, it depends. Sometimes in Outlander, it can get boring, but I don't know, like being in the world of what you're reading is absolutely amazing, and just like the longer you spend in it, the better it is. Of course, if you're someone that really cares about the amount of books you're reading in a month, a chunky book is longer to read, so you have read less books in a month. But for me, like, yes, I do read 20 books a month, but I'm not looking at the numbers. I'm just looking like, oh, I want to read that book, so I'll read it. It doesn't matter if it's 100 pages long or 700. Like, if I enjoy the book, I'll just read it. So yeah, 7 books, and that is all I'm gonna buy in the month of September, unless like I see a new book that I really want, and again, I'll probably just borrow it from the library. That's how it works. So let's enjoy new books.